Hi YouTube, I'm Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. Today we talking about Monique, the comedian, and she did. She has a YouTube channel. It's called Monique Worldwide, and the live that we are gonna talk about, she did yesterday, and it already had 14K views because she says she's been tagged a lot, which I have one of her tags, and it's crazy. I'm gonna put it up as my thumbnail. But she's talking about Steve Harvey, and everybody's talking about old Mo. Karma's a bitch. Steve Harvey and Lee Daniels didn't want to take up for you, and this is why I fucks with Monique. This I tried to tell y'all. This is why I fucks with Monique. Monique, she gonna take up for her people. You understand what I'm saying? She don't bask in the glory of Steve Harvey losing a talk show and a whole nother show on the side. She's not basking in the glory of Lee Daniels losing both of his shows on Fox, which is Empire and Star. She's not basking in that glory. And like she's saying, she don't want people to bask in the glory because, like, I'm with her. If you are basking in the glory of people losing, if they losing their jobs as hosts, on, like, if Steve Harvey is a host, he loses his job. That means two jobs, right? He's a host on his talk show, and then he does that whole talent thing or whatever. I forgot the name of the show, but anyway, my thing is, I like what she was saying because she speaks facts. I love Monique to fucking death. And she gonna keep it raw dog all the fucking time. And basically, if he's losing his job, that means the people that work for him and behind the scenes is losing their jobs. Just like Lee Daniels and them with the whole Empire Star thing. Everybody underneath both of those umbrellas, Empire and Star, all those actors and actresses and everybody behind the scenes is going to lose their jobs soon. So why are we going to celebrate the two black men are losing their jobs? Yeah, they didn't want to take up for her. They didn't want to stand up for her. And Steve Harvey was trying to tell her another way to go about the situation. But at the end of the day, she was trying to make her point and was saying that we are losing integrity thinking about the money. So here's a little clip. Let me see if I can pull it up because I want to make sure it's loud. Because yesterday, when we gonna get to yesterday. We gonna get to yesterday. We gonna get to yesterday's. We got to get to yesterday's commentary about that guy, but that's a whole nother video. Let's see what Monique got to say.
What appears to be someone else's demise. We do not stand and applaud and say, yeah, look what's happening. That's what you get. That's not where we're coming from. That's not the stance we've ever taken. So what I would ask y'all to do is we got to love our folks through it. Yeah. We got to love them through it. And I know some people would say, hey, Monique is crazy because one minute she's saying they didn't do it right, and the next minute she's saying love them through it. Let me tell you exactly what we're saying. Tell them. Steve Harvey, I consider him
her husband friend. With the ad lib.
Maybe he didn't
tell him
he
is funny.
But I've always considered him my friend. And as my friend, when we came out and said what was going on, it wasn't to put my friend down. It was to say, this is what it is. This is what's happening.
You've often referred to him as your brother.
As my brother. When it comes to Brother Lee Daniels, I'm getting all kind of hits. That's what his ass get, Mo. Yeah, see? Karma is a bitch. All of that. Don't celebrate my brother Lee Daniels getting those shows canceled. Because what I want us to think about, when those shows get canceled, I can't celebrate Lee Daniels getting canceled because so many other people are involved that lose their jobs. That some people, when they lose those jobs, there are bills that doesn't get paid. There are situations and things that happen because you're used to making that money and now it's being taken away. And some of us are standing up saying, yay. If we continue to do that, we'll continue to be treated the way that we're treated.
Facts.
And not observe
She's right.
how they went out. Because at the end of the day, we look at what's right and what's wrong.
Come on.
And Monique and I, before we were husband and wife, we were best friends. And it was nothing for us to have a disagreement and vehemently disagree with one another, then afterwards be like, nigga, you want a sandwich? you want something to eat? So the disagreement that her and Steve, Lee, Tyler, Oprah, that has nothing to do. Disagreeing with somebody means that we respect you too much to sit here and pretend like we agree with you, and we really don't.
Yes.
Facts.
But we love you enough that even though we may have disagreed with you, when we see you get violated or done wrong, then we got to speak to it. Because if we sit back and we laugh at this brother because the show was taken off,
when the middle of your hand is itching,
and his numbers may have been lower than they were, but when you number 4 or 5 on the network, what it's saying to the folks are, in network television, what it's saying to the folks are, and we just laugh at him, your baby, your brother, your sister, somebody out there has some talent in that family. You may be the talent in your family. And you may look like Steve Harvey. You may be a person of color. And what will oftentimes happen is, because what a lot of people don't know is what he was trying to accomplish was groundbreaking. He had ownership in his show with a company called IMG, and it wasn't NBC being able to own it in a way that they normally did. So it was groundbreaking, and it was as if we can't have as much as we want, you got to go. So the very message.
I'm going to pause it right there for a minute, and I'm going to say this. You see how he just spoke those facts right there? Let me just say this. NBC don't own the whole scenario of the whole Steve Harvey shit. Now, this is the same NBC network that didn't want to let Bill Cosby in the gates years ago. Every time Bill Cosby tried to buy stock in NBC and tried to work with NBC, they always snubbed him. Remind you how many shows Bill Cosby had on NBC back in the day. He had that whole talent thing with the kids. He had the whole different world. He had the whole Bill Cosby. All those shows, when they first started coming on TV, they came through NBC. And every time Bill Cosby tried to go for some stock in NBC, it was a problem. And y'all sitting up there thinking that he know all those fucking women, and y'all calling him Bill Cosby and all that shit. Y'all better stay fucking woke. Just like Ice Cube. And I'm going to just throw this in there real quick instead of just doing a whole video on Ice Cube. Ice Cube wanted to buy into his own channel in the TV world. They snubbed him. Now, we all know Ice Cube got the money. We all know Ice Cube produces, do movies, all this shit. Could you please tell me why they snubbed him? Why they snubbing him? They don't want us to win like that. We are the talent. They want to be able to be the puppet masters over us. They don't really want us to win like that at all. Because if that means we're winning, we're going to put other people in positions to win. And they don't want that. Oh, it's too many people up there at the top. Oh, let's pull them the fuck down. And see, let me just say this. The other day, Steve Harvey spoke some shit on his fucking shoulder of a fucking day. And I said that was the best shit he ever said in like forever. He said, we don't get to sleep 8 hours a day. Remind you, his show's on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. The market opens up like at 8, 9 o'clock. I'm talking about the market for the stock and all that. He said, while we over here sleeping, they over there making decisions about our lives because the market is open 2 hours over there. Meanwhile, we over here sleeping because the time changed. Something to that effect. I'ma find it and I'ma post it on my channel. Just that little snippet. And everything he said is fucking facts. Everything he said is facts. And they don't want us up there like that. And I think now they're gonna put Kelly Clarkson in his place. They're gonna replace his show with a white woman. And I don't have no animosity with racists. I'm not racist or nothing like that. But if we are all equal, then why we all equal? Why he can't keep his show? Oh, the numbers is slipping. I don't believe the numbers is slipping like that. I believe y'all just wanted to take him out of his show. Steve Harvey be talking that shit. Okay? I understand he going through whatever he going through with his wife. That's personal. But this is a whole different lane. Yeah, we're talking about the same person, but it's a different subject. When he be on his show, he be kicking that shit. And I know for a fact, they don't be wanting him to be talking that shit that he be talking on that show. Because he tries to not go into detail, but he's trying to throw hints at certain people like, wake the fuck up. Certain people, as far as the black community, you need to wake the fuck up. Sleep is fucking forbidden. That's what Puffy said. It's time to put that fucking work in. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that he got his shows taken away from him like that. But I knew something was going to wind up happening somewhere down the line. After he met up with Trump, I don't know what happened after that. It's like he met up with Trump and it was like a slow fall. It's like a slow fall. Real slow. Like, you know how when you be sleeping and you falling slow in your dream? And he just ain't wake up yet. And it's sad that he have to lose both of his shows. And then you follow right behind him and then he lose both of his shows. They don't want us up there that far.
So humbly that Monique was trying to share with Brother Steve in reference to integrity over money.
Facts.
We ask ourselves, and we used to say, if you ran into you, would you get along with yourself? And if you deal with other people, that money is more important than the integrity of letting you know what they're thinking so that you can leave on good terms, and you run into yourself but you don't like it, sometimes it gives you an opportunity to say, you know what, maybe I need to rethink how I was going about things, but nonetheless, it doesn't mean that you were wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yes. It doesn't mean that we should applaud the failure of it simply because we had a disagreement.
Right. And I think, y'all, that's what we've been so conditioned to do. If we disagree, it's over. It's done. We disagree and we walk away. And again, with Steve Harvey, as I've considered that man my brother for 25 plus years, I'm not going to back down now. Even though we disagree with the way that brother handled it. We disagree with the way that Lee Daniels handled it. Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry. We disagree, Will Packer. We disagree with the way they handle it. But if they're still being done wrong, we don't then say that's what they get.
That's right.
Because that's what they get will one day be what you get.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be
Facts.
what your family gets.
Karma's a
they
bitch.
Know a precedent has been set that the black community won't stand behind others when they've seen them done wrong, because you only have a small margin of error when you are a person of color before people will turn their back on you. Because Monique was the craziest thing in the world, because
that's right.
She had the unmitigated gall to say, wait a minute, why would I promote a movie when I have no obligation to these individuals to promote it internationally? And I failed on my part. But there's a news article, and I'll look it up while we're talking, that had Monique in 2010, New York Times, and I'll find the author, where it says specifically by Lee Daniels, everything that Monique needed to do for this film, she's already done in front of the camera, while she's promoting the picture to the New York Times, getting prepared to do a cover shoot for Vanity Fair. These are things that are hidden in plain sight, but because someone might not have necessarily been a friend to you, doesn't mean that you're not going to be a friend to you by not being a friend to what is right and subsequently being a friend to them.
Let's go to the lines. Hey, you're on with Monique and Sydney. Who's this and where you're calling from?
This is Monique in North Carolina.
Hey, baby, cut your.
I like the way that Monique handled that whole situation. And when she wanted to boycott Netflix, it was like everybody was looking at her like she was fucking crazy. Monique had a whole fucking Oscar. She is the queen, the original. One of the 4 queens of comedy. How is it that she don't get more than Tiffany Haddish? And then the crazy shit is, when Tiffany Haddish did her fucking New Year's Eve shit, she bombed. Because like Cat Williams said, we never seen Tiffany Haddish do no tours. She didn't put no fucking work in. And she didn't. To me, Monique should have been had a Netflix deal. Now look at her. Selling out everywhere. Why? Because she sat back and did what she had to do. She got the whole Vegas residency and everything. She doing the whole Vegas. She doing what she do. And while everybody doubted her and called her fucking crazy, now look where they at. Look where they at. It's crazy. People say, I'm going to say what I always say. What comes around, goes around. You think Karma don't got your address? You can get up and move 5 times. Karma gonna still hit you in the ass. And when she come through, she is a bitch. So don't do to others what you don't want them to do to you. Because she don't have to say anything. All she have to do is sit back and look at what the fuck is going on. But because she stands on her platform and she's a woman of integrity, she's saying something. She's voicing her opinion. Just because you disagree with somebody, that don't mean, oh, because I disagree with you, I'm going to cut you off. That's dumb. Agree to disagree and get over it. But some people just can't get over shit. And that's all she was trying to say. Why lose our integrity thinking about money all the time? Because that's what they want us to do. Do anything for $1. Netflix threw that number at her, and they thought she was gonna jump off for it like she supposed to be so fucking thirsty. No. And then y'all turn around on purpose and offer Tiffany Haddish how much? Where Tiffany Haddish Netflix deal at? Where at? I ain't seen it. I've been waiting for it. Is she still got it? She walking around giving out chicken on fucking red carpets at the Met Gala looking real fucking stupid. Bombing that motherfucking comedy shows and drinking liquor on fucking stage looking dumb. But and yet, I haven't seen that Netflix yet. I haven't seen that Netflix deal yet. I'm tongue-tied because it's crazy. But and yet, what it is they wanted Monique to say something so bad about Tiffany, and she never said nothing bad about Tiffany. They always trying to put us in competition with each other. And you know what the bad part about it is? Our people, as far as blacks, we put each other in competition with each other. Just like the whole Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Those are two different fucking girls. Why everybody just can't do their fucking job and be who they want to be and rap and live their career? But it's funny. When it comes to men, y'all don't really do that as much. But when it comes to the women, it can only be one queen. No. That's stupid. It just makes you look at things a little bit differently. And I need people to start waking the fuck up. Everything is not a competition. You're not in competition with everybody. The only competition is staring at you in the mirror when you look into it, which is yourself. It ain't no competition with nobody. We all living on the same planet. Just because it looked like she may be doing better than you, that don't mean she is. It just is what it is. I can go deeper with this conversation, but it just makes you think how they want us to act against each other. And it's crazy. Steve Harvey, he is our original kings of comedy. I don't understand. Now, we all know damn well his ratings ain't fall like that in order for them to yank that show from him like that. But because they couldn't control the situation the way that they wanted to, they did exactly what they wanted to do with both of those two shows on that same network. Y'all better stay fucking woke. Y'all better stay woke. They say everything is equal, but it's not. Y'all better stay woke, baby. It's crazy. We are the talent, and they are the puppet masters. And they feel like they run shit. We gotta get our own shit. And even when we get our own shit, they try to finagle their ass all the way up in it to see how they can take over our shit and tear our shit the fuck down and make it they shit. It is facts. Y'all can say whatever it is y'all want. I don't give a fuck what lane you are in. Business owner, actor, you built your own studio, all types of crazy shit. They will send somebody up in there to fuck up your shit. The bad part about it is, if they wave the right money in front of your friend who you think is your friend, they'll pay them off to tear you the fuck down. That's how that cookie crumble. It's called the thirst. And in this day and age, y'all see it, the thirst is real. And it's sad. So now, two black men, think about it. Two black men lost two major shows. One on Fox, one on NBC. Y'all think that's just a coinky dink like that? I don't think so. My name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit me in the comments, because I know I'm not crazy. But that's not a coinky dink. The powers that be is doing this. Because they run shit. And they let you know every time when they run shit. Oh, he's smelling himself. Yank him out the sky. Oh, he getting too high up in there. Yank him out the sky. Trying to tell you. It is what it is. My name is Eve the Weave. See y'all in the comments. I gotta go, YouTube. Later.